Juve shopping Kostic. McKennie still on the block. What's happening in the midfield if Miretti and Caviglia are still being shopped as well? And rumors to Lukaku still being linked, and Berardi's name appears again. We got a ton to talk about, and a friendly that took place yesterday between Atalanta and Juve. And as you can see, I'm lakeside, all right? So enjoy the scenery while you take in the Juve news, all right? So let's rock with Wojciech Szczesny and McKennie as we had a friendly yesterday against Atalanta, all right? So they were out, and it's only due to some fatigue from overload in training and nothing more. There is no concerns about them and the start of the season. However, McKennie continues to be on the shopping block, and if an offer comes in for 25 million euros, Nico Schira reports that Juventus would sell the midfielder, all right? Now, in terms of the game itself, Atalanta and Juve, it ended in a 0-0 draw. The first half was very, very strong from Juve. Second half, bit of a drop-off and whatnot, and then we made some substitutions and it started to pick up again. But in the first half, I thought Juve played fantastic, and we could see much more in terms of movement off the ball from Juventus. We're mixing it up. We're not just playing to feet. We are looking for long ball in order to gain the offensive territory back and whatnot, and it just looks good. It looks like we're mixing it up. Cambiasso already looks much more comfortable than he did at the start of preseason, and he is already getting a little bit better defensively, and he and maybe him and what Allegri sees out of him could be what's leading to the rumors with Kostic, all right? But overall, I do like what we're doing. It still comes down to the same old story with Juventus. We have to be better in and around the area, and that is going to be crucial to our success this season. We have to get scoring, and we have to get comfortable in and around the area. But outside of that, I was actually pleasantly surprised with what I saw. You guys know the drill. Let me know what you thought about that friendly in the comment section. All right, now getting back to the midfield and everything that's going on. Like I said, McKennie is being shopped. If 25 million euro offer comes in, we will sell him. Now the rumors with Hans Nicolucci Caviglia, Miretti, and Sule all linger around Juventus, trying to find solutions for them, despite pulling in 51 million over the moves of Zaccaria, Pellegrini, Rovella, etc. and whatnot. Juve continues to push, and like I said, we're still about 18 million euro off, balancing off this particular mercato, all right? What is strange to me is if we are still shopping McKennie, we are still going to let both Miretti and Nicolucci Caviglia go is strange to me, but the rumors today suggest that Max Allegri is still asking for a wingback, and he's still asking for a midfielder. Obviously, Kefren Turam is top target, but financially might be too hard to swing for Juventus, but Diarra's name continues to linger, all right? And that one's strange to me as well. If we're going to pull in a 19-year-old from Strasbourg, I would much rather just keep Miretti around for another year, if I'm being quite honest. So none of these are really quite making sense. I would expect Max to want an experienced guy coming in if we're going to make a change like that. Otherwise, continue to roll with Miretti, and I think Miretti has looked improved already from last season, just in the preseason alone so far. Definitely his shots and his shooting, but we'll see what happens, all right? In terms of the wingback, what's interesting is, like I said, with Cambiasso already looking very, very comfortable and more confident already just through the preseason, getting ready for the season to start. Kostic's name is coming up, and apparently Juventus is shopping Filip Kostic and could move him somewhere around 15 to 20 million euros, and he does have a lot of interest out of Germany, interest out of England, interest out of Saudi Arabia. He's got interest even out of Turkey, so it's going to be interesting to see if Juventus does pull a move there. Every time I think about it and try and wrap my head around it, I just can't see Max Allegri given the okay to move Kostic, all right? But and still we're looking for a wingback, so it's just very, very confusing, everything we're hearing now. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. A couple weeks left of the mercato. Season's going to start on the 20th against Udinese. We'll see what happens. As far as outside rumors, hey, Lukaku's name still lurking around, and they are still saying that there are contacts being made, despite what happened when Chelsea backed out completely and just said they were not happy with the number for Vlahovic. Lukaku's name is still appearing, okay, and this is still coming from some big names in the journalist world, so it's very, very interesting to see what's going to develop, and maybe, just maybe, we could be in for some shocks come the end of this mercato. Last one is Berardi. Berardi's name appears again, and apparently Juve looking at it and going after it again. It's still 25 to 30 million euros, but he is on the radar still. So we'll see what happens, all right? And outside of Juventus, we had some breaking news for those that follow the Azzurri and are Azzurri fans. Roberto Mancini has left the national side, resigning immediately, effective today. Shock, and I know that we all feel a certain way, us that follow and support the Azzurri, about his selections and what he's done after those Euros, and of course losing a great friend and a great man like Vialli. It just hasn't been the same since that great Euro run and whatnot, and I'm okay with this. Everything I'm hearing points to Spalletti. Obviously you still have Conte lingering around in the background as well, but I wouldn't be surprised with Spalletti. All I'm going to say about Roberto Mancini is he came in, he did some great things, and he changed the look of the national side tremendously, and he went with names that were performing at the time. It just feel towards the end he kind of lost everything that he had done good, that he had brought in, and the changes, and he just kind of stuck to his guns from that period of time, and they kind of let him down in the long run as he showed faith to certain names. But the run to the Euros was fantastic. We'll always have that, and for that I'll always be forever grateful. So good luck on your future endeavors, Roberto Mancini. And as far as the Azzurri go, it'll be interesting to see who comes in next. That's your daily update video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the scenery behind me, all right? But you guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all the news you heard here today in the comment section, and let's mix it up. Philip Kostic, would you sell Kostic? What do you think in the midfield? Do we have to keep one of Caviglia or Miretti in? Do you agree with me there? What are your thoughts, everybody? Can't wait to hear from you and mix it up, all right? Till tomorrow's update video, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.